So the number one thing that the video prospecting don't really tell you is that these emails go into the spam folder. So what's really happening in the space is that we go to LinkedIn and we see all these kinds of very amazing videos that how we should leverage videos in our emails. But the big reality is that if you're using rich media at scale, which can be links, PPT, decks, Google Word, and videos at scale, all of your emails will go into the spam folder and you will have literally zero chance to get a conversation and opportunity ongoingly at a really big scale. So let me tell you how this looked like in our case. So one of our campaigns looked like that we scraped the social media sites to identify those brands if they had issues in social media. Now, what we did as a second step is the CEO recorded a very, very crispy short video. It was really something that was less than 1 minute. And we showed in the background the exact issue we identified on their Instagram account. And at the same time, as you can see it here, the copy was also super crispy, relevant, short, really something that you would like to receive. And we, of course, embedded the video at scale, and the video face was like different, which was the CEO all the time. And the entire email copy was also less than 100 words. Now, what we started to realize is basically like all of these campaigns just started to land in the spam folder and the promotion folders, and that we also saw that we had less open rates than usual. So what we wanted to test is that what if we send 50 super personalized emails to 50 people and see where they basically land. So for privacy purposes, I can't show the prospect and send their email addresses. But what we wanted to test inside instantly is if we use the video in the first step, what's going to happen? If we use the video in the second step, what's going to be happen? And if we use email in the third step, so basically in any step, the video will land in the promotional folder. And we basically selected 10 people, each of them, 10 people shared the screenshot of where the emails basically landed. And we started to realize that it doesn't really matter which step you are using the videos. If you use videos in your emails, in your cold sequences, and you send these videos at scale, you will like 99% will land into the spam folder. There were some cases when we didn't, but as you can see, basically on the test with the 30 people, from 30-50 people, we can see that if we placed the video on the first email, it went to spam. Obviously, because the first went to the spam, the second email, which was the follow-up, also went into the spam folder. If we sent the emails in the second, sometimes it landed in the inbox, but still the majority of the part, it still landed in the spam folder. Now, as a third step, what we also checked, if we use the video in the third step, video will also land in the spam folder. And you can see it very directly. Once we added the video into the step 3, we actually landed in the spam folder as well. So the big learning is that the videos are great. They were really, really engaging, but if you're using at scale, and by scale, I really mean like scale campaign when you're prospecting more than 3,000-4,000 prospects at least, but like ideally 10,000, 15,000 people, then your email will go into the spam. And if you are in the spam folder, you will have like less open rates. We saw 20-30% less open rates versus text-only emails. And basically in our live campaign, once we launched when we launched the hyper-personalized campaigns, once we also did this internally, and we checked where we are actually landing as an email, we could literally verify that we don't even land in the inbox. We all go into the spam folder. And while we also tested these in tools that checks the spam and everything else, we should be actually landing in the inbox. And all of our text-based emails were totally fine, never encountered this issue, but we did so when we started to use video prospecting. So short story, yes, video tools, prospective tools are great and they are really, really engaging, but you have to know where and which cases you use, and it's better not to use when you are prospecting people at scale and when you're also sending this to cold prospects, because you will land into the spam folder. If you land in the spam folder, no opportunities. The exact videos and the exact text will be linked in this Google Word, and you can check. But if you really want to check, just send 10 emails to yourself, to email addresses and from email addresses that you never spoken to, and watch the results by yourself.